For ACUsports.com, I'm Grant Boone talking some Wildcat baseball. The season begins on Friday. We've got Russell Crippen. He's played too many positions to name all of them. And we've got the head coach, Britt Bonneau, about to start your 20th year. Let's start with your, second baseman, right fielder, sometimes pitcher, sometimes first baseman, Russell Crippen, the junior. Third on the team last year in batting, the leader on the team in home runs. How fired up are you to get this season started?
Real excited. I mean, we've been practicing against each other for long enough, I'd say. So we're real excited to get out there and play against someone else for a change.
You know, you came in here with guys like Seth Spivey your freshman year, and you're learning the ropes, and you were part of that first team that was playing Division I baseball. Has it switched for you? Do you feel like one of the veterans now?
Definitely has switched, being the younger guy, not knowing what to do, kind of what play are we doing today, and this and that. And now it's more of a, hey, this is where you need to be, this is what you're doing, this is why we're doing it. So it's definitely changed from 2 years ago to now.
Well, you have a brand new field, and it looks amazing. What's it like to play on?
It's fast. It's definitely fast, but it's great. It's fantastic. I mean, we can play rain or shine, so that's really the real bonus for the turf, and we're real excited.
Well, the turf is great, but for a batter, especially a right-handed batter, the fences have been moved in. What have you noticed in batting practice?
Well, depending on the wind, still.
We haven't domed the stadium yet, right? That's next.
Yeah, that's next. We've noticed that the ball kind of flies, and it's amazing how many balls will go over the first fence, but not the second fence that is there still. But BP, inter squads, I mean, the ball flies a little different. It seems to go a little farther, depending on which way the wind blows, obviously. But it's fantastic so far.
You've been a part of some amazing games here at ACU. You've gotten to play games at Oklahoma a couple of years ago. Those great nail-biters last year with Texas Tech and TCU and Texas A&M. When you look ahead to this schedule, what games jump out at you? Besides this one this weekend, obviously.
Well, all of them. We're real excited to get on the field. We have 30 home games, so that's going to be fantastic. We play some of the bigger teams at home, so that's always fun. But we're really focused on our conference. We're really focused on every game equally. So we want to play Wildcat baseball day in and day out and not rise and fall to the competition. We just want to play even-keeled and play the best baseball we can.
Coach, about to start your 20th year here. When he says Wildcat baseball, have you seen over the last couple of years him grow into that mindset of playing Wildcat ball?
Well, we saw it when he showed up this fall. He was a totally different player than what we've seen in the previous 2 years. Walks in the clubhouse, knows where everything is, takes the younger guys, takes them out to the field, starts working on them, starts teaching them our language and what we do here, what's important to Coach Bonneau and what's important to Coach Stover, why we do it this way, and if you do it this way, you get to stay on the field longer. So when you have leaderships like that out of him and of course Aaron Draper, and then we have 5 or 6 senior pitchers this year, which I'm really excited about. I just feel like this year we're finally in a position to where we have some maturity on our team that's a Division I team that has that experience to go out on any given day and give us a chance to win.
Well, obviously you've got those veterans that you're going to lean on, but we're going to see a whole bunch of some kids, aren't we?
Exactly. I mean, on any given day we can start 4 to 6 freshmen, but they're surrounded by really, really mature seniors and juniors, and that's what I like about it. It's a different type of freshman class than we've had in the past. They're a lot maturer than what we've had in the past. No offense there, Crippen. But what we have is guys that can actually step right in and play the game, and they're really good men, and they've really gelled well with the older guys, and the older guys have really grabbed them and have led them in the right way. And over the last, I'd say, month or since we've been back from Christmas, watching this team come together and just have fun together every single day at practice has been a joy to watch. And, me and Coach Stover were just talking the other day at lunch, talking about, we're going to have fun with these guys on road trips. We're going to have fun going into these big places because we're all pulling together. And when you see that, you know that the future is bright because you have a good, solid base with these freshmen and these older guys. We've taught them well enough to know that, they know how to teach these younger guys how to play.
You basically more than doubled your conference win total from year one to year two. What do you anticipate this year in terms of conference play?
Well, I like our home schedule during conference. That's going to be huge for us. Playing a lot of the upper top three teams, I believe, last year. We're going to get to play them at home this year. Play Houston Baptist, who went to the regional out of our conference, so we beat 2 out of 3 at their place. They're going to be coming to our place, so that I liked our schedule when it comes to that. And then being able to get early games this year at home, to now instead of having 25 out of 20, 25 out of 56 games at home, we're now at 30. I think that that's going to help us in the win column. But we all know it comes down to pitching. It comes down to how your team chemistry is. And with the older guys that we have on the mound, we should have plenty of pitching this year, and our team chemistry is just so good right now. How are we going to ride that, though, that when things go wrong, are we going to still be able to pull together and be a mature team and can just ride the storm?
Well, I know that once the game begins and you're in between the lines, it's all baseball. But there are some milestones. Your 20th year, the 25th anniversary of baseball returning to ACU. How much have you thought about that and talked to the guys about that this year?
Well, over the last 4 months, I've been trying to raise money to build the field. So I haven't really, I can be honest with you, I haven't really sat back and been able to go in the stands and just enjoy what we just finished. It is an amazing field. It's an amazing place. I feel like that we can go out and recruit any kid we want in America, and they're going to be pleased with our facilities, and they're going to love coming here and playing. So I know that. We had a great alumni game where 65 alumnus came back, and I had over 45 that had played for me, so it really dated me back. But to sit there and hug those guys' necks again and to talk about the great times that we had on bus trips and how bad the buses were back then, and they had so many stories. Of course, they were all about me, which was, I didn't remember all those, but I guess I ran the teams a lot back then. But to have that and to have a team, to have those guys back and to see the joy that they had out there playing on the field again, and a lot of those guys donated back to our programs over the last 4 or 5 years to get this project going. Now it didn't make me feel old, but you know what? I felt really good after that day. I felt like, okay, I've now seen guys, they're married, they have kids, their kids are 12, 15 years old. They're out here playing on our field together with them. They became men. That's what we're here for. Now, that was probably one of the greatest moments that I've felt since in 20 years here, is being out there and being able to be with those families.
That's really good. And the season begins, Coach Bonneau's 20th season, the 25th anniversary season of baseball returning, and the 25th anniversary of the Crutch. Friday, with the beginning of a 3-game series against UT Rio Grande Valley. We'll have that broadcast for you here on ACUsports.com. For Russell Crippen and Coach Britt Bonneau, I'm Grant Boone.